What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over taking our first look at what the new event in my team looks like week 4. Now, I already see it. Look, I didn't even want to see it already. I already see 60 GOAT cards for Bol Bol and Sim Bhullar. Now, I want you guys to know and realize those cards are so expensive, okay? So I already see it. I'm already like uncomfortable because those cards are incredibly expensive. Now, we'll dive into all the cards and as well as who you guys can get being no money spent, those types of things. But oof is all I can say about Bol Bol and Sim Bhullar. Now, granted, Bol Bol is the best small forward in the game, so whatever. Sim Bhullar is good, or whatever. Bender's only 30. You know what? I say only 30 because after seeing 60 and 60 for Sim Bhullar and Bol Bol, I thought Bender was going to be crazy. Bender for 30 isn't that extreme, you know? Like, it's expensive for sure. I don't recommend it. It's not as egregious. It's not as extreme. Let's see. Okay, Ricky Davis for 25. That's pretty extreme. Josh Smith for 20. Michael Ray Richardson for 15. D Rose for 12. And Ty Lue for 5. And you can get Kevin McHale for free. Are you serious? This event is a massive W. I don't care. Forget everything else. Forget about all these cards because Kevin McHale is 95% of what this Josh Smith is. You could even argue Kevin McHale is better than Josh Smith. You can get Sean Marion. You can get LaMarcus Aldridge. All of those cards are good. Like, Sean Marion can play at a really high level. Marcus Aldridge, the shooting guard position, can as well. Meanwhile, again, the 10 box, the legend badges is there. Honestly, for me, on my main account, on my no money spent, it's going to be the exact same approach. What I'm going to do this week is I'm going to grind out the challenges, grind out these Conquerors challenges. I'm going to grind the win streak on Sunday. I'm going to get Kevin McHale. I'm going to get the 10 box. I'm going to get the legend badges, and that's it. That's all there is for me to do. Because when I tell you guys that Kevin McHale is elite, this card is elite. He is going to play over 100 overall brawn every day of the week. Everybody should go and get this card. I'm telling you, he is absolutely incredible, absolutely elite. I know his name's Kevin McHale, so some people might think, oh, he's not that good. No, this card is ridiculously good on this game, and I can't emphasize how kind of just stunned I am that this is even a thing. Like, I'm telling you right now, this card is incredibly good, and I strongly do recommend you guys, take the time to at least explore what this, what this Kevin McHale card can maybe do for you, because this card is incredible. And so again, it's not like he's super hard to get either. Another thing which I do think, is super important. He's easy to get. You do need 60 gold event cards. It's no time you can get him. Sean Marion as well is not super, difficult to get. And Sean Marion's pretty solid. Yeah, he is only 100 overall. He's only 6'7". He's not perfect, but the card's solid. The hard part for me is when you look at the GOAT cards. And I like that there's different levels. Ty Lue, he's 6 feet tall. And you need 5 GOATs. I'm not complaining about what he is because I think there is, room for this in the community, and I'm glad that this is a thing. But I'm just saying what he is. Like, that's expensive. D Rose is 12 GOATs. It's expensive. Michael Ray Richardson's 15 GOATs. That's still pretty expensive for what the card is. Josh Smith is fine, but 20 GOATs for Josh Smith when Kevin McHale is 2 GOATs literally just doesn't make sense. And I'm not even saying that to complain. I'm just saying that for realistically, that doesn't make sense. Like, Kevin McHale is by far and away the best card we've seen in this event. It's not even remotely close. And so if you have done things right, okay, you could have Rudy, you could have Pat Ewing, and you could have Kevin McHale all on your squad. So even for my No Money Spent squad series, I'm going to have those 3 guys. And again, around them, you can include guys like Sean Marion. You can include guys, like LaMarcus Aldridge if you want them. You can keep opening up these 100 overall packs. You can get legend badges. You can do a lot around them. The thing for me is there's levels to this. There's the levels for the people that are going to be all money spent. And then there's levels for the people that are going to be, not spend money. And that's kind of the thing. You got to kind of make up your mind on what side of this you want to be on, because you're one or the other, right? You can't be on both sides of this thing. And so that's the thing for me is I'm not on both sides of things. Y'all know what side I'm on, and I am on the side of not spending money. Because otherwise you're gonna get down, you know, and be in a rough position if you want a Bol Bol, if you want Sim Bhullar, if you want all these cards. Again, even one of these cards, you're spending, if I had to guess for one of these cards, you're spending close to $1,000. That's my guess. You're spending close to $1,000 because you need 60 GOAT cards. And you can say, oh, well, you can open up Hall of Fame boxes. Yeah, so you can get what? 6 GOAT cards from this? Okay, so you're $300 in and you're at 21 GOAT cards. Oh, well, you can open this. Okay, so then you're, you know, $350 in and you're at 23. Like, you're gonna need basically $1,000 per each of these cards. And people can say, oh, well, you can start grinding for them. Grinding for these cards is insanely hard as well. So it is kind of a tough situation. You know, it's not just a one size fits all. It is a tough situation. I want you guys to know and realize that it is, I guess, doable. Like Carlo did grind for Sean Bradley the other week, so I don't want you guys to think it's not doable. But you literally have to know life the game. And so, again, the way I'd approach this event, and honestly, I can't even hate on what the event is because you get Kevin McHale. There is some levels. They did kind of listen to the community. Although I don't love these cards, at least they listened to the community and did add these things. It might not be a big deal this week, but maybe for the future it will be. And so I personally can't really hate on what 2K gave us at all. Like, I can't. I think it is what it is. It's a fine thing added into the game. I don't want to sit up here and act like it's anything crazy. It's a fine thing that 2K added to the game though. So I don't know. For me, I'm gonna approach this event the exact same way. And this is coming from somebody in myself who got Luol Deng last week only because I won King of the Court, but wasn't ultimately worth it in my opinion. What is gonna be worth it is, you know, getting Kevin McHale and not having to worry about things, right? Like you grind out some of the challenges, or you go on the win streak, you're playing King of the Court, whatever way you want to approach it. You can easily get Kevin McHale. You can easily get Sean Marion if you want him, LaMarcus Aldridge. You can easily get the legend badges, which I always recommend doing, and then get the 10 box and you're good. You don't have to do anything else within this event. That's why I like where this event is at. And again, if you don't want to grind the game a ton this week, you don't have to. I like these events, but like I've said, I mean, if they're going to make things as hard as they are for some of these GOAT cards, you just got to act like they don't exist. And I've said that in 2K terms before. You got to just sometimes act like cards don't exist, because realistically, I've played a lot of games and there's not a lot of guys running Sean Bradley. Realistically, there's not a lot of guys running Tim Thomas. There's not a lot of guys running, you know, the AKs of the world. A lot of people did get Michael Beasley, but that's really it. After Michael Beasley, a lot of people probably learned their lesson and were like, okay, this is going to be a crazy sequence. So it is what it is, but that's kind of what to note with the content, with the new event today. It's a solid event. I can't hate on it, especially the Kevin McHale part of things. That is going to wrap it up for our video today. You guys can let me know your thoughts on the new event. Like I said, grind the new challenges. For every win you get, you are going to add a gold card to your collection. Nothing crazy, but it is solid enough. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.